How's it going, YouTube? Today we're working on a 2022 Toyota Tacoma. I think those door panels are gonna be the same for like 2016 or 2017 up to 2022 or up to 2022. So it should be the same type of design. Pretty easy door panel to take off. All you're gonna need is a pick, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a plastic panel popper tool. We'll go ahead and take our covers off now. You're gonna have one behind the door handle. Pop that out. You're gonna have one behind the grab handle, this little felt piece. And then you're gonna have a plastic part up top. You don't really have to take this one all the way off. You can leave it attached to the door panel. Sometimes it's a pain. I'll see this one comes off so I can show you. There it goes. One thing about this piece I will say, go ahead and grab you. So these little white clips did stick back. Make sure you take these out and put them back on the cover. Because if you were to take this piece and slam it back onto the truck, these pieces will just fall right into the door frame. So take these out and then put them back on the cover. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. All right, we got the plastic clips off. They just snap right back into place. Sometimes you gotta kind of finagle them. But definitely make sure you put these back on before you slam this cover back on the door frame. All right, next we're gonna have a little push pin right here. On this one, be very gentle with it. All you have to do is just barely push the middle portion in, and it should click once just like that. Don't push it all the way in, because once again, that pin will drop into the door frame. So pretty much just wanna barely push it in, and you should hear it click one time, and it should look something like this, but don't push it all the way through because it'll fall into the door frame. Now we can go ahead and remove our screws. You're gonna have one behind the door handle, one behind the grab handle. All right, now that we have all the screws out, you're gonna grab your plastic panel puller, get underneath the door. I always start closest to the cab, just kind of pop out. But to get the actual panel off, you can just go ahead and pop all the clips, which we already have done, and then just kind of slide up, and voila. As for actually getting the electrical out, it's just one little pull tab, and the door handle actually just slips out. Should just slip right out. Yeah, nothing really holds the door handle in place, so it just slips right out. So that's the rear door. Now we'll move on to the front. I did want to show you before we move on to the front. For the window switch, it's just this little tab. You'll push it in with your nail or your pick, and it just slides free. Door handle, like I said, there's no screws holding it in place. It just slides in and out. And then I thought I had a pin or a push pin. I said I didn't, but I guess I didn't. They all came out. If you do have a pin that stays in place, you just take your little panel popper and just pop it right out and just put it back in the door frame. The pins, if you're curious what I'm talking about, are these little clear ones right here. Sometimes on these Tacomas, they kind of stick on there. But now we'll go ahead and move on to the front. All right, we are on the front door panel now. Pretty much same concept. You're gonna have a screw behind the door handle and a screw behind the grab handle. But instead of the cover being on the back of the door, we're gonna have one on the front. This one you do completely take off. It's super easy. It always pops free, pretty simple. I'll go ahead and cover off the door handle. We'll grab our cover out of the grab handle. And once again, just two Phillips heads. And then you're gonna have another push pin up front. Once again, just one click. Don't push it all the way in. Just use your pick, and it'll come free. Grab your plastic panel popper, front of the door panel again, bottom. And make sure you have all your push pins out, and then always just lift up and tilt towards the cab of the truck. And voila, so that is how you take off the back door panel and the front door panel on a 2022 Toyota Tacoma. Thanks for watching.